Now let's uncover the top heroes right now that will help you climb up the ranks in Mobile Legends. We'll be exploring the 10 best heroes and learning when to use them strategically to maximize your chance of victory. And don't worry, I'll also provide you with a suggested build and emblem set, so you can play with a fantastic setup right from the start. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Coming in at number 10 we have Bane, our favorite alcoholic pirate who received a buff in the recent update. While his skills remain the same, certain aspects such as his damage, cooldown reduction and healing have undergone some changes. Now, his damage relies more on the target's maximum HP, making him significantly stronger against tank heroes. This enhancement has made Bane much more valuable during teamfights, as he can deal increased damage to the frontline. Previously, Bane excelled against squishy heroes, but now his damage output is also formidable against fighters and tank heroes. This newfound versatility adds another layer to his gameplay. It's worth noting that Bane thrives when engaging enemies at close range, even though he possesses a few ranged skills. For optimal performance, consider selecting Bane to counter heroes like Argus, Esmeralda, Helcurt and Leomord, as his abilities can exploit their weaknesses. With the recent improvements, Bane has become a wonderful hero to keep an eye on. Give him a try and unleash his full potential on the battlefield. Next, we have a hero who everyone loves to have in their team. Claiming the 9th spot on our list is Estes, a hero dedicated to keeping you at full HP. While Estes may not be as popular as before, he remains a valuable addition to almost any team composition. What sets Estes apart is his exceptional healing abilities, which outshine those of other heroes. His first skill allows him to heal a single ally with a low cooldown, ensuring quick recovery. Additionally, his ultimate heals all nearby allies, providing a substantial HP boost. Playing as Estes allows you to keep your carry in a healthy state, which can be incredibly advantageous. In teamfights, Estes shines by saving his teammates from aggressive moves, preventing unnecessary death. Another notable aspect of Estes is his second skill, which can slow a large area by 80%. This powerful slow effect hampers enemy movement, enabling your allies to chase them down or retreat to safety. Estes thrives when paired with teammates who lack strong healing abilities. Consider heroes like Nana, Saber, Novaria and Sicilian as ideal candidates for Estes support. Estes is a fantastic hero to play and relatively easy to master. If you enjoy providing exceptional support to your team, I highly recommend giving Estes a try. With his healing skills, you're bound to achieve some satisfying victories. While the next hero doesn't have such great abilities as Estes, he can also recover decent HP but shines in other aspects. Coming in at number 8 we have our courageous Minotaur, the ginger hero with an armored beard. Just like Bane, Minotaur recently received a buff, making him even more enjoyable to play. The most significant change is that he no longer requires a filled rage bar to use his ultimate. Now he can cast his ultimate right away, instantly entering a rage state that alters the effect of his abilities. When it comes to tank heroes, Minotaur's abilities are remarkable. Both his first skill and ultimate have the power to knock targets airborne, providing valuable crowd control effects. Additionally, his second skill can heal all nearby allies, granting them a modest boost in health. While Minotaur's healing abilities may not rival Estes, he can still provide several hundreds points of HP to his surrounding allies with a reasonable cooldown. In the long run, this can prove quite valuable, especially for heroes who lack healing abilities. Minotaur excels in crowd control skills while maintaining decent defense capabilities. Therefore, he is an excellent choice when facing heroes who are vulnerable to crowd control effects. Heroes like Iritol, Joy, Lancelot and Freya should be wary of Minotaur's presence on the battlefield. The recent buff has truly benefited Minotaur, earning him a spot on our list. The next hero also has great CC effects, but she has slowing enemies as her specialty. Coming in at number 7 we have Eve, a hero who not only excels in battle, but is probably also a master chess player. Eve may not possess high burst damage, but she specializes in dealing steady damage to her targets, while slowing them down with her second skill and the Ice Queen wand. It's crucial to equip her with items that enhance her movement speed. allowing her to maintain a safe distance from her enemies. Positioning is key to playing Eve successfully. You should aim to consistently land her skills, applying slow effects while keeping yourself at a safe distance. Timing and positioning are especially important when casting her ultimates. It's best to cast a skill when you have allies in front of you to provide protection. This way you can freely unleash your attacks within the field, dealing significant damage and, of course, slowing your enemies. Ideally, you should choose Eve when facing a team of heroes who rely on close combat and have poor mobility. This will maximize the effectiveness of your slows and prevent them from easily closing in on you. Heroes like Bane, Argus, Leomord and Mia are examples of such targets. By staying focused, consistently dealing damage and making the most of her skills, you have a great time playing as Eve. Next, we have another mage hero, but unlike Eve, she deals some great burst damage. At number 6, we have Noveria, a hero who makes me think of a cunning. She's the newest mage hero, known for her ability to deal massive damage in a single shot. Noveria is frequently banned in matches due to her impressive skill set, which is tailor-made for securing kills. Her first skill inflicts continuous damage, slows all targets, and finishes with a powerful hit. However, it's her second skill that truly sets her apart. This skill grants increased movement speed and allows her to soar through obstacles. To maximize its damage potential, it's important to move as far away as possible. Noveria can unleash a devastating shot from a great distance, but it requires precise aiming. Fortunately, Noveria's ultimate provides a solution. This ability reveals all enemies in front of her, slows them by 50% and expands the area that counts as a hit. It not only benefits Noveria, but also synergizes well with allies like Beatrix, Selena, Harley and Franco. When choosing Noveria, target squishy heroes with low movement speed. This increases your chance of hitting her second skill and securing satisfying kills. Heroes like Layla, Claude, Eudora and Aurora are prime examples. In my opinion, Noveria isn't just a strong hero, but also one of the most enjoyable ones to play right now. The 5th best hero to play right now is 1-1, and let me tell you, she's an absolute acrobat on the battlefield. Her passive ability allows her to jump around the entire map, making her incredibly mobile. 1-1 has a fantastic set of abilities that make her a force to be reckoned with. She has a decent stun, the ability to reveal enemies, the power to remove her own crowd control, and an outrageously powerful ultimate. No wonder she made it into our video on the 5 best marksman heroes. While 1-1 may not be the strongest in early game, once a few minutes pass, she really starts to shine. Her damage output becomes massive and her mobility is unmatched. One of the coolest things about her is her ability to remove crowd control effects, which significantly reduces the effectiveness of enemies who rely on stun skills. Her own stun is a joy to use, as it keeps the enemy in place and sets up devastating combos. It's incredibly satisfying to stun the enemy, hit their weaknesses and unleash 1-1's ultimate. When you do this, the enemy stands no chance to retaliate, and it's an immensely satisfying feeling. When choosing 1-1, target heroes who have poor mobility, preferably with no escape skills. This allows you to easily chase them down and secure easy kills. Heroes like Layla, Mia, Bane and Eudora are prime examples. 1-1 is truly a remarkable hero and has been a dominant force for quite some time. Give her a try and you'll see why she's considered one of the best in the game. Now let's talk about the 4th best hero on our list, and that's Terizla. Trust me, he's an absolute blast to play, especially if you build him as a tank. Terizla can soak up an incredible amount of damage, and statistics like these aren't rare. He's a sturdy hero who can withstand the toughest assaults. Speaking of recent updates, Terizla had a few minor tweaks to his name. One significant change is his first skill. Now the damage kicks in a bit later, giving Terizla more time to unleash his abilities and deal even more damage with his skill. It's a great improvement that enhances his overall effectiveness. But what makes Terizla really cool is his second skill. It dishes out impressive area of effect damage, which helps him clear minions with ease. Plus, if you build some spell vamp, you'll see his HP bouncing back in no time. Turisla is an absolute powerhouse in the battlefield. He brings a decent amount of damage, crowd control and exceptional defense, making him an all-around formidable hero. When choosing Turisla, target heroes who lack escape skills. This way you can easily land your first 2 skills and they won't be able to evade your ultimate. Heroes like Gord, Irritol, Mia and Carmilla are perfect examples. Trust me when I say Turisla is a true force to be reckoned with. His tankiness should not be underestimated and he's ready to wreak havoc in the current meta. Next we have a hero who is more offensive based, so let's have a look. Now let's talk about the third best hero on our list, and that's Aemon. Trust me, this guy knows how to dish out serious damage and he's the master of knives. Sorry Gusion. Using Aemon to snowball and dominate the game is actually quite easy. All you need to do is farm well during the early minutes and the real fun begins. Aemon has the power to swiftly wipe out an enemy's full HP, granting you those satisfying easy kills. One of the biggest advantages is his high movement speed, which allows him to zip through the jungle, slaying monsters and frequently ganking enemies. Heroes without area of effect damage kills are perfect targets for Aemon, so they can't break his camouflage state. That's what makes him such a formidable hero. When choosing Aemon, aim for those heroes who lack area of effect damage and preferably with low HP. Layla, Aurora, Mia and Beatrix are prime examples of such heroes. Trust me, Aemon is not only a strong hero, but also a ton of fun to play. Just make sure to farm well in early game and his damage output will become absolutely insane in the late game. With just 2 heroes left, let's find out who's next on our list. Now let's talk about the second best hero on our list, and that's Melissa. She's a fantastic combination of high DPS, decent mobility and solid defense. Playing as Melissa greatly increases your chance of winning the match when played in the right situation. However, I have to mention that Melissa is frequently banned in ranked matches. This just goes to show how strong she is. But don't worry, I'll tell you what makes her so special. Melissa's unique feature is her doll, which locks onto an enemy, deals additional damage whenever she uses her basic attack. This doll can even link to multiple targets, making her a force to be reckoned with in teamfights. Mastering the positioning and timing of this skill can result in devastating damage. Her ultimate grants her a shield that bounces enemies away. This shield not only keeps Melissa at safe distance, but can also render enemies unable to move or use skills when trapped between the shield and an obstacle. It's an effective tool for crowd control and ensuring Melissa's survival. When choosing Melissa, it's best to target enemies without blink skills. This way it becomes much easier to lock them down and unleash a barrage of damage. Layla, Gord, Turisla and Estes are just a few examples of heroes who fit this description. Melissa is a truly formidable marksman to play right now. But of course, you're probably wondering which hero could possibly be better. Well, stay tuned as we reveal the number 1 hero on our list. And now, the moment you all have been waiting for, the best hero to play right now is none other than Ardlet. Despite some recent nerfs, Ardlet remains an incredible, powerful hero with a unique set of skills that make him a force to be reckoned with. Ardlet's main source of damage comes from his second skill, which can be cast again if used on an enemy marked by his passive effect. These marks are applied when you're close to an enemy or when you use crowd control on them. Combining this with the Petrify battle spell allows you to unleash 4 times skill 2, dealing massive damage to your target. While Ardlet's skills themselves are not too complex, mastering his timing and positioning is crucial. If you can fully grasp his mechanics, I have no doubt that you'll emerge victorious in almost any one-on-one battle. One of Ardlet's greatest strengths lies in his abilities to counter heroes who rely on skill shots. His blink skills make him incredibly mobile and difficult to hit. That's why he excels when facing heroes like Eve, Bane, Noveria and Beatrix. Unfortunately, Ardlet's strength has led to him being frequently banned. But fear not, because you now know the secret to his power. You've now heard about the top 10 heroes to help you rank up quickly. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this list. Is there a hero you would add? Your opinion matters, and I value the input from our amazing community. Please leave your suggestions and comments below, and feel free to share any ideas for future videos. Together, we can continue to explore the exciting world of heroes and strategies in the game. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you again in the next guide.